Love, Theoretically Summary in 5 minutes. Love, Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood is a contemporary romance novel set in the academic world of physics, combining humor, science, ambition, and emotional self-discovery. The story follows Elsie Hanaway, a theoretical physicist who struggles to balance multiple identities while chasing her academic dreams. Elsie works as a low-paid adjunct professor while also secretly working as a fake girlfriend for hire to supplement her income. She carefully manages different versions of herself depending on the situation, trying to survive in a competitive academic environment where stable jobs are scarce. Her professional life is unstable, and she constantly feels pressure to secure a permanent research position. Despite her intelligence and dedication, academic politics and competition make success difficult. Elsie's life becomes more complicated when she applies for a prestigious research position at MIT. The job could finally provide her with stability and recognition in her field. However, she discovers that one of the people evaluating her application is Dr. Jack Smith. Jack Smith is a brilliant experimental physicist who is skeptical of theoretical physics and does not believe in Elsie's academic approach. He is direct, logical, and initially dismissive of her work. This creates immediate tension between them. Elsie and Jack already have a complicated history. He is the brother of one of her fake dating clients, meaning their previous interactions were not entirely honest. This makes their professional relationship even more uncomfortable. Despite their differences, Elsie and Jack are forced to interact closely during the hiring process. Over time, they begin to understand each other beyond first impressions. Jack realizes that Elsie is intelligent, hardworking, and deeply passionate about physics, even if she struggles with academic insecurity. Elsie, in turn, begins to see that Jack is not just cold or judgmental but deeply committed to scientific truth and integrity. His bluntness comes from honesty rather than arrogance. The novel explores themes of identity and authenticity. Elsie constantly performs different versions of herself to survive in academia and personal life. However, this emotional masking begins to affect her mental well-being and self-confidence. The romance develops slowly through intellectual respect, emotional vulnerability, and humor. Unlike many traditional romance stories, the relationship is built on communication, shared curiosity, and emotional honesty. One of the central conflicts is Elsie's fear of being her true self. She worries that if she stops performing different identities, she will lose opportunities, relationships, and financial stability. Jack becomes one of the first people to challenge this behavior and encourage her authenticity. As the story progresses, Elsie begins to question whether her survival strategy is actually preventing her from living a fulfilling life. She realizes that pretending to be someone else is emotionally exhausting and unsustainable. Jack also faces his own internal conflict. He struggles with academic expectations, institutional politics, and his belief in scientific integrity. His relationship with Elsie challenges his assumptions about theoretical physics and emotional connection. The emotional climax of the story focuses on honesty and vulnerability. Elsie must decide whether to continue hiding behind multiple identities or embrace her true self. Jack must decide whether to support her even if it challenges his worldview. In the end, Elsie chooses authenticity over performance. She accepts her worth as a scientist and as a person without needing to constantly prove herself through manipulation or adaptation. Jack also opens himself emotionally and embraces his feelings for Elsie. Overall, Love, Theoretically is a smart, humorous, and emotional romance about identity, ambition, and self-acceptance. Ali Hazelwood combines academic life with romantic tension and personal growth to create a story about finding love while staying true to oneself.